From our earliest days, humans have gazed up at the moon with wonder and curiosity. The moon has always been a source of inspiration, a muse for poets, artists, and dreamers alike. Its silvery glow has sparked countless myths and legends, from ancient civilizations to modern times. The moon's phases, its waxing and waning, have been used to mark the passage of time, to guide agricultural practices, and even to influence human behavior. It's a celestial body that has always held a special place in our hearts and minds. It's a celestial beacon, a silent guardian in the night sky. The moon's presence has been a constant in our lives, a reminder of the vastness of the universe and our place within it. Its light has guided travelers, inspired lovers, and provided a sense of comfort and stability in an ever-changing world. The moon's beauty and mystery have captivated us for millennia, and it continues to do so today. As we ventured into space, the moon became a tangible goal. The idea of reaching the moon, of setting foot on its surface, was a dream that seemed almost impossible. Yet, with determination, innovation, and a spirit of exploration, we made it a reality. The journey to the moon was a monumental achievement, a testament to human ingenuity and perseverance. It was a moment that united people around the world, a shared triumph that transcended borders and differences. Landing on the moon in 1969 felt like a giant leap towards a future where we might one day live there. The Apollo missions were a series of groundbreaking endeavors that pushed the boundaries of what was possible. The sight of astronauts walking on the lunar surface, planting the flag, and conducting experiments was awe-inspiring. It opened up a world of possibilities and ignited the imagination of generations to come. But colonizing the moon, truly making it a second home for humanity, is a far greater challenge than simply planting a flag on its surface. The moon's environment is harsh and unforgiving, with extreme temperatures, lack of atmosphere, and high levels of radiation. Building sustainable habitats, growing food, and ensuring a reliable supply of resources are just a few of the many obstacles we would need to overcome. It's a daunting task that requires careful planning, advanced technology, and a deep understanding of the lunar environment. While the dream persists, the reality is far more complicated. The vision of lunar colonies, bustling with activity and thriving communities, is still a distant goal. The challenges we face are immense, but so are the potential rewards. The moon could serve as a stepping stone for further space exploration, a base for missions to Mars and beyond. It could also provide valuable resources such as water and minerals that could support life and industry both on the moon and back on Earth. The moon presents us with a harsh and unforgiving environment. Its surface is covered in fine dust that can be harmful to both humans and equipment. The lack of atmosphere means there is no protection from meteoroids or cosmic radiation. The extreme temperatures, ranging from scorching heat to freezing cold, pose additional challenges for survival. These conditions make it clear that living on the moon would require significant advancements in technology and a deep understanding of how to create a sustainable and safe environment for humans. Overcoming these obstacles would require immense technological leaps, incredible resources, and a deep understanding of how to sustain life in a truly alien environment. We would need to develop new materials and construction techniques to build habitats that can withstand the moon's harsh conditions. We would need to find ways to produce food, water, and oxygen in a closed-loop system. We would need to create systems for waste management, energy production, and transportation that are efficient and reliable. It's a complex and multifaceted challenge that will require the collaboration of scientists, engineers, and visionaries from around the world. Before we pack our bags for lunar living, we must confront the very real limitations and challenges of the moon itself. The dream of living on the moon is a powerful one, but it is not without its hurdles. We must approach this endeavor with a clear understanding of the risks and a commitment to finding innovative solutions. The journey to the moon was just the beginning. The journey to make it a home is a far more complex and demanding quest, but with determination, creativity, and a shared vision, we can continue to push the boundaries of what is possible and turn our moon dreams into reality. Getting to the moon is difficult and expensive. The journey requires overcoming numerous technical and financial challenges. From the initial design and construction of the spacecraft to the actual launch, every step is fraught with potential issues. The sheer distance between Earth and the moon means that any mission must be meticulously planned and executed to ensure success. The Apollo missions proved it's possible, but those were short trips. They were monumental achievements, but they were also limited in scope and duration. The astronauts spent only a few days on the lunar surface before returning home. These missions provided valuable data and experience, but they were not designed for long-term habitation or repeated travel. Establishing a permanent colony demands a constant flow of people and supplies. This means regular missions to transport everything from food and water to building materials and scientific equipment. The logistics of such an operation are staggering, requiring precise coordination and reliable technology to ensure that nothing is left behind or forgotten. We need more powerful and efficient rockets. Current rocket technology, while advanced, is not sufficient for the demands of a permanent lunar colony. We need engines that can provide more thrust while using less fuel, and designs that can carry larger payloads without compromising safety or reliability. Current technology is costly and can only carry limited cargo. The expense of each mission is a significant barrier, and the limited capacity of existing rockets means that multiple trips are necessary to transport everything needed for a sustainable presence on the moon. This not only increases costs but also the risk of mission failure. Reusable spacecraft are a step in the right direction, but we need breakthroughs in propulsion systems to make regular trips to the moon feasible. Innovations in propulsion technology could reduce travel time and costs, making it more practical to send frequent missions. This would be a game changer for establishing a permanent lunar base. And it's not just about getting there. Once we arrive, we face the challenge of landing safely and efficiently. The moon's surface is rugged and uneven, and its lower gravity presents unique challenges for landing spacecraft and equipment. Landing large numbers of people and heavy equipment safely on the moon's surface is another hurdle. We need to develop systems that can handle the weight and complexity of these missions, ensuring that everything arrives intact and ready for use. We need to develop new landing technologies that are reliable and can handle the moon's unique gravitational pull. This includes advanced navigation systems, landing gear that can absorb the impact of touchdown, and automated systems that can make real-time adjustments to ensure a safe landing. Only then can we hope to establish a lasting presence on the moon. The moon may be our closest celestial neighbor, but it wants to kill us. The environment is harsh and unforgiving. There's no breathable atmosphere, which means we need to create pressurized habitats to survive. Temperatures on the moon are extreme, swinging between scorching heat and freezing cold. The lack of a substantial atmosphere also leaves the surface exposed to harmful radiation from the sun and cosmic rays. Without a magnetic field, we are vulnerable to solar flares that can disrupt electronics and harm human health. We need to develop robust shielding technologies and create self-sustaining habitats that can withstand these extreme conditions. Traveling to the moon is not like hopping on a plane. It's a long and dangerous journey. The trip takes several days, exposing astronauts to prolonged microgravity, which has no negative effects on the human body. We still don't fully understand the long-term impact of space travel on human health, including the effects of radiation exposure and the psychological toll of confinement. Creating a sustainable lunar colony would require mitigating these risks, perhaps by developing faster forms of space travel or finding ways to protect the human body from the harsh realities of space. Section 5. Living off the land. On Earth, we rely on natural resources for survival. Our planet provides us with everything we need, from water and food to materials for building and energy. The abundance of these resources has allowed human civilization to flourish and grow. The moon, however, is a barren world. Its surface is covered in dust and rock with no atmosphere to speak of and no liquid water. The environment is harsh and unforgiving, with extreme temperatures and high levels of radiation. Water ice exists in permanently shadowed craters at the poles, but it's not easily accessible. These craters are some of the coldest places in the solar system, making the extraction of water a formidable task. Accessing and utilizing this water ice would be a major engineering challenge. It would require advanced technology and innovative solutions to mine, transport, and process the ice into usable water. Growing food in lunar soil, which lacks essential nutrients, is another obstacle. The regolith, or lunar soil, is composed of tiny, sharp particles that can be harmful to both plants and equipment. We would need to create closed-loop agricultural systems. These systems would recycle water and nutrients, allowing plants to grow in a controlled environment. Hydroponics and other soilless growing techniques could be key to producing food on the moon. Finding efficient ways to recycle virtually every resource is crucial. Waste management and recycling systems would need to be highly advanced to ensure that nothing is wasted. Every drop of water, every bit of organic material, would need to be reused. The lack of readily available resources means that lunar colonists would be heavily reliant on supplies from Earth, at least initially. Regular shipments of food, water, and other essentials would be necessary to sustain a lunar colony in its early stages. Achieving self-sufficiency is a long-term goal. It would require the development of new technologies and systems that can operate independently of Earth. This includes everything from energy production to waste recycling and food cultivation. Significant advancements in in-situ resource utilization and sustainable living technologies are essential. By harnessing the resources available on the Moon and developing closed-loop systems, we can create a self-sustaining lunar colony. This would be a monumental step forward in human space exploration and our ability to live off the land, even on other worlds. Section 6. The Cost of Dreams. Space exploration is, well, expensive. Colonizing the Moon would be a monumental undertaking, requiring vast financial investments and a sustained global commitment. Developing new technologies, building infrastructure, and transporting people and resources to the Moon would strain even the most robust economies. The question becomes, is colonizing the Moon the best use of our resources? The money and effort could be directed towards solving pressing problems here on Earth such as climate change, poverty, and disease. Section 7. Baby steps on a dusty path. While permanent lunar cities might be a long way off, we're not abandoning the Moon. Space agencies and private companies are developing new technologies for lunar exploration. The Artemis program, for example, aims to establish a sustainable presence on the Moon, with plans for a lunar base and orbiting space station. These missions will test new technologies and help us learn more about living and working on the Moon. These are important steps. They will advance our understanding of space travel and the challenges of living on another celestial body. Section 8. The final frontier is further. For now, colonizing the Moon remains a distant dream. The challenges are immense and the costs are high. But that doesn't mean we should stop dreaming about the stars. Instead of focusing solely on the Moon, we should explore other destinations in our solar system, like Mars, which might offer more resources and a more hospitable environment for long-term human settlement. Exploring our universe is about pushing the boundaries of human knowledge and ingenuity. The Moon is just one chapter in that grand adventure. Section 9. Dreams Beyond the Moon. The human spirit thrives on exploration and discovery. While colonizing the Moon might not be feasible in the near future, the very pursuit of that dream drives innovation and inspires us to reach for the stars. By investing in space exploration, we invest in our future. We develop new technologies, gain a deeper understanding of the universe, and inspire generations to come. The dream of space travel, whether to the Moon or beyond, pushes us to be bolder, dream bigger, and continue our quest to unravel the mysteries of the cosmos.